We are part of a team of teachers across the state assisting the Maine Department of Education introduce the revised Maine learning results for health and physical education. We are very excited that other members of the team are developing resource documents. I am Karen Buzzle. I teach at Skowhegan Area Middle School.
I'm Kayla McGee, and I teach at Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School.
And I'm Miranda Wakefield, and I teach at Noble High School.
As health educators, it is our role to provide instruction to students to assist them in making better choices about their health. The Maine learning results guide our instruction. Health education standards provide students with the knowledge and skills to improve their wellness now and in the future. The health education standards play a vital role in social emotional learning. As students take responsibility for their own wellness, they are more apt to make positive contributions to the various communities they belong to. A highly effective health education program will build an understanding for students of the many dimensions of wellness and assist them in connecting with the world around them in a positive way.
Some of the key changes in the new updated MLRs include the idea of strand, the structures for standards and performance expectations, along with the color coding of each standard to help easily identify what falls under each standard. Note that instead of referring to performance indicators, we are now using the phrase performance expectations. For the new MLR standards for health and physical education, you'll see the term strand. What you need to know about our learning results is that we have two strands. One is health education and the other is physical education. In the updated MLR standards for health education, we have 6 standards. On the screen, you'll note 6 standards in different colors. This color coding helps to easily identify what performance expectations go with what standards. One key update is under standard 2. The term valid has been eliminated. The reasoning for this change is happening in health education and library sciences. The term valid implies that we're asking students to determine something about methods of research, mainly in quantitative studies. We must guide them in skill development, in the skill development of determining whether or not the information they seek is reliable. Is it safe, and will it contribute to their overall health and well-being? The next 2 slides will help to share the structure of performance expectations. These performance expectations really help in providing guidance for the development of scope and sequence for our health curriculum. When looking at performance expectations, you'll notice that they are divided into 3 grade spans. Childhood is kindergarten through 5th grade, early adolescence is 6th grade through 8th grade, and adolescence is grades 9 through diploma. Here you will see an example of how a standard is structured. At the top in the darker color, you'll see the standard listed with a description. Underneath is where you'll see the breakdown by performance expectation and grade span. Under each grade level, you'll note the rigor level. Kindergarten students are naming, 1st grade they are demonstrating, 2nd grade they are describing, and then once they get to grades 3 through 5, who they are demonstrating to changes, which shows progression in the learning. The rigor continues to expand. Note the term apply for grades 6 to 8 and analyze for grades 9 through diploma.
The formatting of the 2022 MLRs is much more user-friendly. If you remember back to the old PDFs, or if you really go back to the old purple book from 1997, now you can look online and interact with them in a much more meaningful way. The MDOE Health Education website will house resource documents to assist and support health teachers. Personally, I'm excited to dig into this treasure trove. One of the best parts is that it's all created by fellow Maine educators of health and PE. Those fellow educators have compiled and organized resources by standard, grade span, and performance expectation. As you can see on the slide, suggestions and resources are offered for each standard. Suggestions and resources for grades 6 through 8 are structured similar to 9 to diploma. Personally, I'm excited to bookmark and explore these documents as I review, update, and align our district's health curriculum. The resource documents also honor all of the different grade levels. As you see here, it is broken down in the childhood section by grade, where there is much faster progression as the children develop. Everything we've shown you so far can be found on the MDOE website. The plethora of resources has become easier to navigate. To find and upload MLRs, as well as the resource documents, you can go to maine.gov/DOE. You navigate to the teaching and learning section, then the content area and standards, then health education. You'll land on the page previewed above. There's so much information available there. As you click through the resource documents, you'll come across terms that are hyperlinked. Terms and definitions are always evolving. Linked terms will bring you to a document providing a definition as it was interpreted by the people creating the document at the time.
Maine AFERD is a phenomenal organization to be a part of. Maine AFERD is a great place to get professional development, including at the annual conference in November. To learn more, you can visit maineaferd.org.
Please join our health education colleagues from across the state in contributing to our video library of lessons from the field. This is in addition to the resource documents Miranda introduced. Your district may allow you to view these videos as part of your professional development. We are asking teachers to record themselves teaching and/or sharing a skills-based lesson. Videos will be available through the Maine DOE YouTube playlist. Contact Susan Berry to participate in this effort. The Maine Department of Education developed the guiding principles a few years ago for all content areas. The 2022 revised Health Education Maine Learning Results document gives examples of incorporating the health education standards with the guiding principles. This slide and the next provide links to state statutes. These statutes provide health educators with the backing to provide essential information and skills to our students. These links can be accessed through the 2022 Maine Learning Results document.
Here is a sample of the information and resources available to you right on the Maine Department of Education Health Education page. There are 9 different buckets that will provide you with a wealth of information, resources, and support. The buckets include standards, documents, statutes and guiding principles, terms and definitions, implementation tools, skills-based health education, instructional strategies and resources, professional development, training and conferences, connection to health education, and advocacy.
Thank you for taking the time to let us share these updates, opportunities, and resources with you. We invite you to take a look at the updated health education Maine learning results and the resource documents. As the school year rolls out, there'll be more opportunities to connect with colleagues through trainings, webinars, and the lessons from the field previously mentioned by Karen. Stay tuned. A great way to stay connected with information and resources is through the Maine Department of Education Health and PE newsletter. Contact Susan Berry for more information and to get signed up.